Talk about this matchup a little bit. I mean, James, you should be a pretty offensive, explosive type of game.
Right now we're just trying to get better. Try to figure things out, and every game is another opportunity for us to kind of get our chemistry down, get our movement down, get the way we want to play. Their team is definitely more set, have more cohesiveness than we have right now. They've been together for a few years, and obviously, James is the biggest reason behind that. But our path right now is a little bit different, and but tonight is another opportunity for us to get better.
Given the cohesiveness that the Clippers had in the last 4 or 5 years, what was your reaction to the trade of Chris Paul here back in the summertime?
I really didn't have much reaction to it. I speak to Chris every single day, and before it happened, he told me so. I already knew, so I didn't have a reaction to it.
I know every year, every challenge is different, and every year takes on its own kind of tenor. But
yeah.
What's different or interesting about this one so far, you think?
I would say probably since my first year in Miami, I was having this many new bodies. For me, my first year in Miami, obviously I hadn't played with none of those guys, up until that point. And I'm a big cohesiveness and rhythm and camaraderie guy. And this year we added 7 new guys to our roster, and we've had some different lineups and guys in and out, including myself in the preseason, and it kind of slow track what we want to do as a unit. So every game is like a high intense opportunity practice for us to try to get better and better versus great competition, no matter who we're playing. So it's been challenging, but I've always kind of fell in love with the process, and being very patient and understanding what this season is, and every season is different. I always say that, and this is a different challenge, and it's good to be a part of it.
Part of that patience, it seems like, is riding on Isaiah getting back so that you guys are complete. Do you feel that, and do you think maybe there's almost too much being expected, that when he comes back, like, everything just kind of snaps into place?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think it's too much expected, and I don't think we're relying on IT to come back. We want him to take his time, and when he feels he's ready, then he's going to fit right in. But we can't rely on just one person. We can't rely on just one person anyway for us to be as good as we want to be. No matter if it's IT or myself or with Tristan being out, we have guys that have to step up. IT is definitely a big piece of what we want to do, but IT hasn't stepped out on the floor in the Cavs uniform yet. So we know what he's capable of doing, but he hasn't played with us, so we don't want to put that type of pressure on him, even though he loves it.
How much of the choppiness being put up to the fact that not only there's the 70 guys, but unlike Miami, most of those guys are older players and may need a little more time to kind of get into the stride?
I don't know. I mean, I think it's a different dynamic, but like I said, my first year in Miami, we had to figure that thing out too. At one point, we were 9-8, and you just got to try to just figure it out, and you watch film, you get better, you get out on the floor, you compete, and figure things out, and things are not going to always be as good as you would like it to be or you figure it should be. So, but if you continue to work great habits and continue to get better at some of the things that you're not so good at that point in time, then with the talent, and we'll start to kick in, and as long as you're working, good habits.
The new schedule with more days off will give you guys more practice time?
I mean, it doesn't. I don't know. Even people have been talking about the new schedule. It's kind of been feeling the same for me. I mean, you play back to. I mean, we had 3 or 4 back-to-backs in the first 2.5 weeks of the season, so it felt the same to me. you know. But mentally, I just try to stay sharp no matter what, if it's a game or if it's a practice day or whatever it is, you know, for myself. So it doesn't change for me.
From a guy who's playing with CP3, can you maybe Houston fans, maybe what he'll transfer to this team and help James maybe a little bit with?
No.
Okay.
No. I'm not helping Houston fans with CP. With
Yeah, but
no.
he brings those intangibles.
CP
That,
stinks. Tell him I said it.